Welcome to the Streetwise Education channel. Today we're looking at the market indices forecast for April 2020. Now, don't forget to look at the legal disclaimer. This is educational purpose only. It's not a recommendation to buy, sell, or otherwise. So don't forget to read it. And I'll be back in a second. Hey, welcome back. I am looking at the S&P 200 ASX, and it's 10:49 a.m. It's a Saturday, so I'm doing my analysis today. Now I'm just giving a big picture here to see where the market is and where we are likely to going for 2020 April. So as you can see here, this is the major drop since the 20th of February. The market dropped quite significantly from 7,100 all the way to about 4,500. So it's a big drop. It's about almost 3,000 points drop. And so if you actually look at it and compared to the previous big market drop, which was back in 2008, as you can see there, we're not even close yet, so there is quite a bit of still, well, actually this one, the market dropped 50%. We did about 30. So, and still some way to go. It's not over yet. Look at this, how steep it is. So, I mean, back in September, I mentioned about this before, about the market hitting a high, which is the same high as the previous time. This market run up, shouldn't have stopped there. But, people are just getting out and pushing the market over the top. So the market is dropping quite significantly. And since the market dropped in 2008 till 2009, it took good 10 years to run back up. So we can expect some similar situation. I mean, and if we fall into the global recession, then it may take longer too. Because if you actually saw the coronavirus versus the four major market collapse, the video I put together, you will see that it took almost 23 years to get back to the top. So it's quite significant market drop. I mean, it's unprecedented. So just be aware if you're investing and trading. I was on LinkedIn on my page for the Streetwise Educations. A couple of people was talking about getting in the market, finding bargains. And I mentioned that, if you can't work out the entry and exit point, I mean, even on a technical level, then there's no way to get in the market. Because at the end of the day, you really don't know what's going on. So if you don't even have the skill set to look at the charts, then you got to start doing those things, very important. I mean, technical analysis is the weakest form of analysis. I do a lot of quantitative and also fundamental analysis, industrial analysis to check the trends. Last couple of weeks, actually last couple of days, just let me go scroll this through. As you can see, this is the ASX 200. The market rebounds a bit, so on a weekly chart. So I'm going to do the daily chart for you. So there was 3-day run up, but this run up had nothing to do with any revenues. Business is closing down in Australia. We're basically on hibernation we are in hibernation. So for business, everyone's working from home. Or a lot of businesses actually shutting down. They can't do any business. People been standing down without pay. So all those things are going to flow through. Even though we had a stimulus package, 2 stimulus package coming through, it's yet to be paid until April. So there's a lot of desperate people out there. And those who have jobs, you're basically worrying about if you got a job in the future, in the next week also. And we're in stage 2 lockdown, so in Australia. And possibly going to go to stage 3 very soon. So that will change a lot of things. And so just be aware, if you got a stocks or something like that, just be mindful. I mean, please don't ask me about buy and sell at this time, because I don't know your risk tolerance level. I don't know what you've been doing or your level of skill set. I mean, I know what I need to do, because I've been doing this for a while now, good 20 odd years, teach you a lot of things, what to do and what not to do. And if I follow my rules, I make money. If I don't, I lose money. Simple as that. So, and also, you got to be patient. And I mean, I've been mentioning it. Just go back to the video previously. I've been doing this every week, once a week for a video. So look back the forecast one. When I talk about if the market's going up, you follow it. If it's going down, just sell. Don't hold on to something if you don't need to. But you've got to look at your financial situation and your tax. So make sure you seek financial advice. Okay, so quickly look through this. Market drop, did a pullback. Now, it's possible it's going to continue going down. There's nowhere near the support or resistance level. There's nothing really. I had to scroll back to quite a bit to even find any support level, which is somewhere here. Okay, so this is where all the supports are. And if this punch through, guess what? We're going to go lower. So this is on a technical level, not even talking about the fundamental side of things. Things is deteriorating very rapidly. And the employment rate in Australia is going to go from 5.4 from the last video I did on the market condition. It's going to go to 10 and 10%. So that is going to be a significant increase on employment that will affect everything. So just be aware. So if you have some stocks, just talk to your financial planner or financial advisor before you do anything. And but this is what's happening with the Dow Jones. The Standard & Poor's 200 is really negative. It's still down. It's trending down. I'm not even go pick a turnaround reversal signals to trade, because there's no point. Oh, by the way, the reason why this lots of run up is not caused by the stimulus package. They've been telling people about it for a while now. It's about people, actually the short sellers coming in and buying back up. So they're buying the stocks and returning it. So a lot of futures contracts being closed out. That's why there's a huge run up. So just be aware of that, the technical level, because you can check those open interests if you're into futures contracts. So just be aware. Now quickly, I'm going to go to the Dow Jones Index. So we will talk about the Dow Jones quickly. So Dow Jones Index. Oops. Yep, Dow Jones coming up. As you can see, same thing, looks almost the same. The market moves the same as ASX 200. So just be aware of it. So it's moving similar, but the chart is actually had a nice gap. It's run up. It's sitting between the moving average. That's going to be interesting, because that will definitely have some support here, but don't know how far. It could go straight back down. This bar is what we call inside day, so people don't know what's going on. So if it does go further, it will probably drop, way below this point, 18,000. So just be aware of that. So this is Dow Jones, and let's look at the weekly chart to see the trends. Basically, we always look at the trends. Now on the Dow Jones Index, we have what we call outside days. So in a technical term, this bar is lower than the previous, but it ran as high as that. So that could be a reversal of some sort, or it will turn around and just start dropping further. So if it does, it's going to be significant. So if it does continue, we're talking about the next level of support probably somewhere here. So as you can see, so 15,000. So that will be the next level of support. So it's going to be fun, or somewhere here, which we already got to 18,000. So if we punch through those two, it's going to go further. So if it doesn't support at 15, it's going to go further down here somewhere. Okay, so 13,000, that's the next level. And well, after that is 10. So that's really going to be a huge drop. That's almost 60% market drop. It's very significant. So just be mindful of those things. Things is not as what it seems. Don't get too excited. Bargain hunting, there is a time for bargain hunting, but it's not now. Okay, so one more thing before we go. I'm looking at the NASDAQ. So quickly have a look at the NASDAQ, because everyone do trade that. So, all has stocks in that. So let's quickly have a look at it. Now, our NASDAQ charts. So again, we have similar shapes. Markets, did a major drop, is pulling back inside day again. Look at the low, the closing day. It's on the low, so people are not very optimistic. This is like a pennant or a flat, but we don't have. It has to punch first. It is low. It's lower than that. It has to be higher to be justified. So it's still below. Not very confident with this. So that will be something I mentioned to you guys. So just be aware of it. If it doesn't the market continue to go down, then we will see that we'll go below those resistance point again. So it's possible that even go as close to 5,800. So just be mindful of where the market can go and play accordingly. So, I mean, on the overall, the market still for April still look quite negative. And but again, you know, I trade what I trade, and I invest when there's opportunity. But I'll be trading differently than the bull market. Bear markets always short rallies, so you got to be able to get out. You don't want to be the person holding the the music chair. You know, the last person without a chair at the end of the day. Because I mean, when things go fast, it will go really quick, and depends on what the government going to do too. So keep an eye on the market, be safe, and also, you know, self-distancing and working from home is driving everyone nuts. But, you know, keep sane. Things always look really bad before it looks good. And I will keep you up to date. Now, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, check the website, check the Skillshares courses that I run. And we're doing a couple more stuff, so come and have a look at it and see if I can help you with it, okay? I will talk to you in the next week. Take care, okay? Now, don't forget our free gifts for our fan. We got 2 free months of premium courses when you sign up for using the link. So go to Skillshare and you can actually sign up for 2 free months of it, okay? Now, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.